Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Erin Moore, founder of Success with More Nutrition, and today we are gonna make our lemon pepper chicken. All right, so like red peppers, orange peppers, not spicy peppers, all right? So it's very simple. For those of you who really like the detailed, this is exactly how much, to follow the exact recipe, I will be creating that for you. However, the way I make this is I just free for all it, all right? So if you like to just kind of play around with some spices, throw some things in and figure out how it comes out, you know, sometimes that's the style, right? To just do that your way. And then for those of you that want some exacts, I'll definitely be able to do that for you. So just write that you want the recipe below and I'll be sure to pop that over. But I do want to just go over some basics for you guys because I know a lot of you guys are new to me. If you're new to cooking, definitely check out like my Chicken 101 and some of the earlier videos because I really walk through like the basics. But so today I already have the chicken chopped up into little bite-sized pieces, okay? But I wanted to show you guys how I got there if you're just so new to cooking that this part scares you, okay? So I have a piece of chicken here, woo, and I'm gonna drop it. And it's just got a little bit of fat along the edges. So I just literally hold it out, chop off some of that extra fat. I don't need that extra fat, okay? And then there's usually some on both sides with like a little part sticking out. I like to kind of save that one little bite, right? When I'm making something like this. And then I'm just chopping off, I'm going around and I'm just getting off those thin layers of fat right around the edges. To make the cubes, I'm not actually gonna do that with you guys right here live. Then I'm literally just slicing strips down, cutting them long ways, and then boom, I have some bite-sized pieces of chicken already set and ready to go. I am gonna rinse off my hand real quick, so I'm just slightly dipping out of view. But so for this recipe, we're using chicken. We're using, I have a red pepper and an orange pepper here. You guys could do whatever kind of peppers you like. The sweeter ones kind of tend to go with this because we're also using lemon or lemon juice. So this fresh squeeze of a lemon, which a lot of times I do, but I didn't have lemons on hand, so no problem using lemon juice. And then spinach and a couple of spices. That's it. I am going to use 2 pans. You could do this with 1 pan ultimately if that's what you're looking for, okay? So with the peppers, guys, again, we're going to end up with some bite-sized pieces. Sometimes with this, I do strips. I actually meant to do strips, but got excited and chopped them into bite-sized pieces. So this time around, it'll be bite-sized. For those of you who've never really chopped up a pepper, or again, vegetables just intimidate you, I know that's how it was when I first got started, guys. I went from a tight size 17 down to a size 2. I wasn't used to cooking. So every single thing, like Google became my best friend on, well, how do I cook asparagus? How do I chop zucchini? How do I even know like what I'm looking for when I'm buying it, right? But so all I did was chop around the corner, okay? I mean the edges, kind of like when you do a pumpkin, right? Carve a pumpkin and get the top off. And then you're gonna go ahead and just kind of chop it in half. When you chop the pepper in half, you're gonna have some extra white stuff and some seeds. So you're just gonna end up cleaning that out, dumping it out, and again, just slicing it for strips or dicing it up. And then with the spinach, I'm gonna use it pretty much full spinach, but some people like it chopped up finely or somewhere in between. So, you know, really with spinach, you just kind of chop, at least I do, and kind of clump it all together and just kind of keep just making chops until it's where you want it to be. But I'm not gonna keep chopping too much up because I'm gonna pretty much use it just the full spinach. I cheat a lot of the times and just get it out of the bag. Not that that's cheating, but you can also get the fresh spinach if that's the way that you wanna go. So then I'm gonna go ahead and with our chicken, I kind of started it marinating in a few things just before I popped on. So basically you do the chicken step first, put it into the bowl, add the lemon juice and the spices, and let it marinate while you chop up the vegetables. So it's not that it needs to marinate for a long time, but you're just literally like putting your lemon, I already did some in, or I'd probably do a little bit more. Putting your lemon juice in underneath it, the oregano in over or on top of it, and some basil. If you want to play around with some other spices, go for it. So remember, it's kind of on a sweeter side. And then I'm just like kind of mixing it up just a little bit and letting it sit. And so I'll be right back. We're gonna start cooking these up. I'm just gonna let the pan heat up just a little bit. I'm gonna put in a lemon grapeseed oil just because it goes around with the lemon flavor. But you could do a regular like extra virgin olive oil or a garlic infused grapeseed oil if you want that extra little flavor. Again, everything I'm cooking is low FODMAP and gluten free. So for most of us, if we want that garlic flavoring, we've got to do the garlic infused oil. So I cook with that a lot too, but today it's going to be the lemon infused, and it's super yummy, but you're still going to have a delicious dish whether you have an infused oil or just a regular plain old virgin olive oil or olive oil. I'll be right back. It won't stop. All right, guys, so I'm back. So I just heated up some oil on this pan, and then we're just gonna go ahead and dump this chicken, get it sizzling away with that lemon juice and the spices on there. And then I'm gonna let this cook for just a bit, and then we're gonna get this pan going too. We just cook it just a little bit with the spinach and the peppers till the spinach starts to wilt, and then we kind of combine it right there at the end after this is done cooking. So the chicken will take a little bit longer, but we're just cooking the chicken until, you know, the juices run clear. As somebody who didn't know what she was talking about, I didn't really understand that. So really, you know, if you need to just pick up a piece of chicken and go, yep, it's done in the middle, you're just making sure that there's no pink in the middle, that it's cooked all the way through. But really, you'll start to get better at that. If you're already a chicken pro, you'll know when that's done. But you're just gonna sit here and stir that up for just a little bit, and I'll be back on right as we're getting ready to pop on the veggies to get those ready to combine. All right, guys, so the chicken's pretty much cooked up. So for this one, I'm just using regular old Pam spray. You use whatever you wish. You could do some more oil here. And then I'm just popping these veggies right on in. It's gonna look full for a minute, but the spinach is gonna wilt right up. And then it'll actually be ready to just combine right on in with our chicken. I did forget, we want to kind of drain out the chicken. So we're just going to mix these up, get those cooking. And I'll just pause here while I dump out the stuff from that the chicken's kind of bubbling in. As this cooks up, and I'll be right back. We'll combine them together, and it's basically done, guys. How awesome is that? All right, so I'm just stirring this up here, just real carefully. If you can see, that spinach is starting to wilt, so it's not just rock hard, like not rock hard, but you know what I mean. It's getting soft in there. And then we just basically, we're doing this in a separate pan because you could do that like kind of cook them up at the same time. Then we're just gonna combine these together. Ooh yeah, looking yummy. Nice, colorful, which they tell you to do when you want to be healthy, right? Nice, colorful, really darn simple. I mean, the biggest task of all of this is chopping the chicken into squares, like no joke. And a lot of times when you get meat, little tip that I had no clue for years, when you get meat at the deli, which you can get it for the same price as you're getting it already kind of packaged up, you can request for them to like make the chicken or whatever into slices or cubes for you. Boom. And then that task is already done. So then you already have your bite-sized pieces. And then all we're doing here, mixing these together. I'm gonna put this on simmer. Again, if you're using a fresh lemon, you can squeeze out a little bit more of the lemon on top. But boom, here you go. Delicious, yummy pan ready to go. Family can scoop it on out. You can serve that just as is, or you can serve it on some additional vegetables, or you can serve it, you know, right over some brown rice or alongside of some brown rice, sweet potatoes, all that good stuff. So I hope that you totally love this lemon pepper chicken. Love your feedback. Again, if you want that recipe, just ask for the recipe in the comments below, and I'll be sure to shoot that over to you right away. Also, if you're not part of my email list, I send out recipes regularly and nutrition tips just once a week, so nothing crazy. So if you'd like to be a part of that, just drop link below and I'll get that right on over to you. So guys, have an absolutely beautiful and healthy day, and remember, keep healthy simple. Bye-bye, guys. I never want to turn off.